විද්වත් වෘත්තිකයන්ගේ සංගම් සම්මේලනයේ 2022 සම්මාන උළෙල ජනාධිපති රනිල් වික්‍රමසිංහ මහතාගේ ප්‍රධානත්වයෙන් කොළඹදී ඊයේ පැවැත්වුණා.
And now we've gone through a period of establishing law and order, but now we're back again. The situation here is normal, and I will not be extending the emergency, and I think it will lapse by end of the week. But that is not enough. We have to have attitudinal change. If we do that, then this country will have a future. Otherwise, we will become another Lebanon. Just after I became Minister of Finance, I found that I was richer than the Republic of Sri Lanka as far as foreign exchange was concerned. And I had $1,000 at home which I had saved from a trip. So I was more than 1,000 times richer than the Republic. What are we going to do now? We are now discussing with the IMF to finalize a staff level agreement. Now there are two groups. The West which thinks of a haircut, and the Chinese would like to give additional loans to pay off this. And we are talking with Japan how this could be achieved. If we move fast, then this will be a short pain. If we still keep arguing, then we are all going to suffer. Now, are we going to do the same politics again? To bring the same model back? This is the question. Firstly, all right, let's have the 22nd Amendment and pass it. I am all for it, we are all for it. Then we are trying to make Parliament into a government by having oversight committees, by having a national council. The oversight committees will not only have members of Parliament, they can invite 5 youth representatives who can ask questions from the parties with the permission of the chairman. No other country in the world has allowed the oversight committees for young people to come in and take part. Then we should be, in this Parliament, we must have the capability of coming up with a new system. We cannot be passing it on to others. The baby is ours. We've took it, we've got to carry it. And if possible from there, go ahead to a new constitution. We must sort out our problems among the ethnic groups. The war was over in 2009. There are no need to fight again. We are also looking at the diaspora. It's a strength. It's also a source of investment. So I've decided that we will set up a diaspora office, which will deal with the diaspora separately and the groups that they have.
That Aragale to be initiated somewhere in 2007. When I was the chairman of the COPE, I exposed corruption tuning up to 300 billion, whereas the annual revenue of the state at that time was only 700 billion. As a result, being a professional, I had to undergo a lot of difficulties. Parliament was prorogued purely for the purpose of ousting the chairman of the COPE. In fact, the professionals could not survive in this politics for a long. I also had to say goodbye. But in 2010, the present president, Honorable Ranil Wickramasinghe, is the one insisted me to remain in politics. It is the duty of the professionals for the establishment of good governance and economic growth. If you want to see a change in this world, you can't wait till the politicians do it. We have taken a lot of measures to rectify the errors in the history, which includes the enactment of the 22nd Amendment to the Constitution. And one of the main complaints against the policymakers and the rulers is the corruption.
AdaDerana YouTube නාලිකාව YouTube AdaDerana දැන්ම subscribe කරන්න. පාට කන්නාඩි වෙනුබට ඇස් කන්නාඩි